What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the #1 hotspot for Xbox. I am Detroit's Reaper and we back with another video. And today we're discussing should Xbox use Kickstarter. Now Sony has come out and they have said basically that they want to continue to use Kickstarter to fund games that we want. And I mean, usually I would say this shouldn't happen. There's no reason for a huge big company like that to use Kickstarter, and I feel like it's kind of a disrespectful thing to abuse that system like that. But if your opponent is going to do something like that, you should start to do something like that. You know what I mean? While I know some of you guys are going to probably say, no, Microsoft should take the high road or whatever, I don't look at it like that. It's not taking the high road. It's just trying to like get into the game some more. You know what I mean? Like if Kickstarter will help us get like brute force, you know what I mean, or something along those lines, something like that, will we do it? Would we want that game enough to pay for it in advance? I've never liked Kickstarter because you pay money for a game that you probably won't get. Now, with that being said, if a big company backs that project, if they don't get enough money, maybe they'll still put in the rest of that money. You know what I mean? Just showing that we want the games to come out and to be for our system. But in my opinion, most Kickstarter games, it should go everywhere. They shouldn't be exclusive to any console. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And only maybe, if anything, if it's going to be exclusive to a console, I would say that it should only be on PC, to be honest with you. That should be the only system that a Kickstarter game should go to if they're not going to go everywhere else. I can't see why you would have a bunch of these Kickstarters and then they be exclusive to your console. It doesn't really make sense because you're trying to get money. You're asking people or fans of that game to give you money. And some of those fans are probably going to be on the opposite console. That's how I look at it. Just like Shenmue, they're asking for money from PC gamers and PlayStation 4 gamers. Now they broke records and everything, but like if they would have had Xbox gamers on there too, you know how much more money they could have made? They could have probably already hit the 10 million goal. A lot of people are saying that Sony, that the reason that Shenmue is starting to slow down, the money is starting to slow down, is because a lot of people think that Sony will be putting in some money for this game. But a lot of people and fans are saying that's not the case. They're saying Sony is only going to pay for the marketing rights. Now, I don't know why that would still make that an exclusive game. You can still publish the game, or not publish it. You can still, own the marketing rights and market the game, and the game still come out on the Xbox One. I think they're doing that with Call of Duty now, and I would assume they did it with Batman and Battlefront. They've done this before, so I don't understand why this game would be exclusive. Now, if you just don't expect Xbox gamers to pay the money for it, okay, that I can kind of understand. It makes sense. Maybe some Xbox gamers don't want the game, maybe because it's Japanese or whatever. But in my opinion, a lot of Xbox gamers would want the game because the game started off on Xbox, or it started off on Dreamcast and stuff. But Xbox was there with the Dreamcast. They got kind of muggy in between that, but it was on the Xbox. So you're gonna put what's weird about it is that you're gonna put an Xbox exclusive game and make it a PlayStation exclusive game. Does that make a lot of sense to you guys? Like, the game was never on PlayStation, and then you're gonna make it an exclusive to you're gonna make it exclusive to the PlayStation when some of the fans are probably on Xbox still. That doesn't really resonate with me. That's like if Kingdom Hearts 3 was exclusive to Xbox One. That doesn't make any sense, right? Because all the games prior to that were on the PlayStation console. Of course, a couple have been on the Nintendo console as well. But my main thing is that that Kingdom Hearts is associated with PlayStation, so you would think that they would at least keep it on PlayStation, maybe like do what they're doing now and make it multi-plat and make it on everything. But Shenmue, that started on the Xbox as an exclusive, is now on the PlayStation as an exclusive. It just doesn't make sense to me, because a lot of those fans are still on Xbox. Maybe that game is what made them Xbox gamers, and they stayed as Xbox gamers. But that's really it, man. I don't know how I really feel about it. As you can tell from my thoughts and things like that, they're kind of jumbled. They're kind of like, you know, both ways. I'm still thinking about it. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't support Kickstarter, but you know, like if a game that I really do want to come out, I will support it. Like the ukulele game, I'm gonna support that. No questions asked. I've been asking for a new banjo game for so long that I'm willing to give them the money up front and then get the product later on. I still don't like doing that, because what if let's say they all just say, you know, we don't want to do it anymore, and they just stop. Now I lost my money. They don't give me a product. I don't agree with that. They have to be held accountable for taking my money and then not giving me the product that I was paying for. You know what I mean? Like, that's, to me, a Kickstarter is basically just a pre-order. That's basically what it is. Except for I'm pre-ordering it way in advance before you even finish the game. Like, that's how I look at Kickstarter. Like I said, I don't support it, but I will support it if I really want the game. So you guys let me know, should Microsoft start crowdfunding games, or do you think they should just stick to paying for it outright, right out of pocket? But I mean, like I said, it could come to games that they don't believe they will make money off of, and you know, we could support that and make them want to make that game. You know what I mean? And then in the future, who knows? Maybe they won't do that again. You know, like let's say they come out with a brute force on Kickstarter. We pay the money up, and they say, wow, a lot of people still like brute force. And then they make the game, they give us the game, we like it. They decide to make a second brute force game. You know what I mean? They pay for that one out the pocket because they know they're going to make money off of it. That's how I look at it. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. And that's all I got for y'all today. Keep killing the game. Peace.